So hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to show one of my game that I played. At that time my rating was around 1700. So if any intermediate player is watching or a beginner player is watching, you can learn a lot from this game. So let's start. My opponent start with e4. I mostly played black with Khan, so I played c4. He played c4, d5. He captures d5, c captures d5, c5, and as you can see computer is suggesting that this is a blunder. Well, obviously in starting position you should focus on your development. That what I did, and I played knight f6. He played d4 protecting the pawn, bishop f5. This bishop is very crucial at the starting point because you have to push now e4 e6 pawn and you have to develop that bishop somehow. So my opponent played knight to c3, a6, just to prevent that b5 square, because most frequently and most player, beginner player, intermediate player are trying to give a check with this from this diagonal. So played bishop g5, e6, knight f3, h6, try to kick out that bishop. He captures the knight, I capture back. Now this is a blunder. Knight to e5 is a blunder. Well, as you can see in the first rule, in every chess principle, the first basic rule is the development. Your king hasn't developed, your all the pieces, minor pieces, not developed, and your king is not castle, and you played twice your minor pieces. So I played a blunder here too, but the computer is suggesting this is a blunder, but I don't think so. My main motive is to just develop the piece. First of all, the basic rule that I follow is first development. Even if he captures, then I take back with my that my pawn. As he played, he captures my knight, I captures back with it, and you can see my pawn structure is very solid pawn structure I have right now. So he trying to attack the that pawn with queen, and also keeping eye on that a6 pawn. I played king to e7, protecting this pawn and also keeping this pawn. That a6 pawn is already protected by the rook. I cannot play any other move, so that's why I played this move. Captures the pawn. Now as you can see, this is a blunder. I played f7. Again this is a mistake, but I just want to, now my already castle is been destroyed, so my focus is to just capture means develop my pieces as soon as possible. So he castle. I played rook to a7. I am trying to pinning that queen, and he played b4. I played rook h to a8 just to pin that, and now I am planning to capture, threatening to capture the bishop. So he played b5. I played bishop d8. Now what I mean to play this, I just want to escape the king, but he captures. I played e7. Now queen b5. Now captures a6. Also captured, threatening to capture that pawn, c6 pawn. Now queen check. King f8. Knight b5. Queen e7. As you can see, this is a blunder because in this position I shouldn't have to miss exchange. I just I should have focus on the safety, but still currently even if he exchange that, I don't means my position will string, means I can survive that. So He played rook fc1. I played h3. Now the matter of fact is that it is very funny that I didn't play h3. That was a misclicked, but that was a missed clicked, but he captures, and I took the benefit of that. I gave a check. He he moved his king. I captured the rook to a2. Now, if he captures my rook, then I can simply give a capture the c1 rook and check, and then I'll capture the a2 rook as well. So he played knight to d6, and this was again a mistake. It's a means basically it's a very crucial mistake, because now I am going to play this move. And what is this move is doing? Keeping eye on the knight. Also, I am planning to give a checkmate by capturing that h2, or maybe I am planning look at h2 and f2, and as you can see, f2 is a checkmate threat. So he captures f7 with check, so I have to take it. There is no option, and he captures and I captures. As you can see, suddenly I am a piece up, bishop up. So he played rook a to b1, rook c8. He give a check. I now, as I have material up, so I need to exchange as much pieces. So at the end, if I exchange the two rooks, at the end I end up with one bishop, and I have means a winning position, means a winning chance definitely. So he double up his rook. I again come back to rook to a7. He captures my rook. I captures. He give a check. I capture 2. He captures with his pawn, and as you can see, my bishop is dark colored bishop. So I get the chance, and I move bishop c7, and now he cannot make the queen. And also the king side, and my opponent has a double pawn, so he cannot promote, and center is means partially center is locked, and my bishop is already guarding that square for promotion, but he still tried. At that position my opponent should have resigned, but he tried. He played king to e2. I played king e7, king d3, d7, c3, c5, c6, king b4. Just trying to, this is the last attempt, just trying to means occupy that space and try to promote, but I captured the b7 pawn, and now I don't have any threat. Now just I can focus on promoting and capturing his opponent too. So he also tried a little bit more, like queen to b5. My bishop captures h2, f3, and bishop g1, and he cannot stop it. He cannot go anywhere. He cannot means protect that pawn. So clearly he resigned. I hope you like this game, and please support so that I can bring more interesting content